Hello everyone and welcome to the Southwest Spotlight. I'm your host, JJ Tejeda. Well, Southwest family, can you believe it? December already. It's been quite a year so far with so many wonderful things taking place over the course of this last 5 months. Today we're going to do something a little different. I have with me Dr. Lloyd Verstuyft, Superintendent of Schools. How are you doing today, sir?
I'm well. How are you doing, John?
Doing great. Thanks for joining us.
Absolutely.
So we're going to talk a little bit about everything that's happened over the last couple months of this school year, right? So first, we start the school year with our new Pre-K for All program. This was the first year we were able to provide such a unique opportunity to our entire community. What was some of the feedback you got around the district from our parents?
Well, our first year Pre-K for All involved all of our students who were just age appropriate, kind of removing the other criteria. So a student whose family wanted that student to start school early, and if they met that age level, could come into our district and start getting their school readiness experience on the way. We've been able to add about 200 to 250 more students to the district and get those students in the classroom, and so they're ready for kindergarten next year. Everything I've heard about our Pre-K for All at Southwest ISD has been very positive. We've been able to hire about 7 more teachers because of the program. And I think it's just going to be an all-around great experience to get our students in their classroom, get them ready for school earlier, for kindergarten, and get them on their way.
Awesome. So most recently, we announced a one-of-a-kind opportunity with Alamo colleges, the Alamo Promise. Can you tell me a little bit about the Alamo Promise?
Yes, the Alamo Promise will start with Southwest High School and Southwest Legacy High School, graduating class of 2020. Which is this senior level groups of students. It is a last dollar scholarship for any one of the 5 Alamo Community College district colleges here in San Antonio. And it basically means that any student who graduates in 2020 from Southwest ISD has an opportunity to go to college to earn an associate's degree or a workforce certification at no cost to him or her or to their family. It's kind of a moonshot in San Antonio. This opportunity has the potential to change the skyline in San Antonio, offer all students a way to get a college degree, get on their way to college degree, and not creating a financial obstacle in their lives. And so I would encourage all of our students, all of our seniors, definitely save your seat for the Alamo Promise. And definitely have your Apply Texas in, complete your FAFSA. And if you do those things, those 3 items, you can go to college when the August comes around, fall comes around, or the fall semester next year.
Wow, that's amazing. So really, we should be pushing that for our kids, trying to make them know there is a way, even if they may think that, oh, I can't do that. So there is a way now for our district kids to be able to go to college.
Absolutely. You know, in this day and age, the industrial time has come and passed where you can graduate and work your way into a job and spend a duration of time and then kind of create mobility that way. And in this day and age, all of our students need to understand that you need something beyond a high school diploma in the 2020 now. And this opportunity has been designed, developed. It's supported by San Antonio business, supported by higher education, supported by the city of San Antonio, all the district partnerships. It's a great thing, but it's only great if our students take advantage of it. And so every student can go to college, tuition paid, books paid, towards a certification, associate's degree, and it is a great thing to be a graduate starting in 2020.
Well, that's awesome. Well, speaking of ongoing, we're also continuing some partnerships with companies like Holtcat and Toyota Manufacturing. Some of these include partnerships with our students themselves. What does that entail?
So we've been able to really partner with some of our businesses. You mentioned 2 of them, Holtcat, which basically allows us to put up to about 10 to 12 of our students in a work environment, kind of what we call real-world learning opportunities. And so our students who are seniors, they do an application process, they go through an interview process, and if they're selected, Some of them actually go on to the floor with a technician, big engines. Some of them go into the business side of Holt Cat, and they do internships in there. And my understanding is from previous interns, there's been a lot of employment opportunities beyond high school for those students. And so that's a partnership we're really excited about. We also have a great partnership, I think, with D. Howard Foundation, EAA Aviation, where we're in our second year of a 2-year airplane build, where students are going to the high school, Mr. Irby. They go to courses there, and part of that experience is they're actually building an airplane in one of our buildings, and they finished the wing section. They're moving on to the main body, the fuselage of the airplane. And that's an experience that we've been able to see. There's a news story on KINS 5 with 2 of our high school students who already have flown solo. That's working with ROTC and part of their experience with the airplane build. So it's showing our students that there's other pathways. And a pathway like that, you can become a mechanic, you become a pilot, you can possibly become an air traffic controller. So there's a lot of different avenues for our students to take. And what we're trying to do in Southwest ISD is to show our students that you're not just sitting in English and math or science, but you're sitting in these courses with an end in mind. The end in mind is there is a career, an occupation beyond your time in a classroom, but what you do in that classroom has a lot to do with what trajectory you get to take in your career. And so, we encourage our students. The core is extremely important to what we do, but also think about who and what you want to become in life, because we have an intern opportunity for you. We're going to continue creating more internship opportunities in Southwest ISD and encourage our students to always look for those opportunities to become an intern in one of our programs.
So let me make sure I heard you correctly. We are actively building a plane right now at our Southwest High School, and we're going to actively fly this plane?
Yes, we are actively building it, and I won't be flying it, but somebody will be flying that airplane. The idea is next summer, summer of 2021. That's when the airplane completion schedule is set, and I'm sure we will have a test pilot, experienced test pilot, actually take that airplane up into the air and fly it, and I think that'll be a really great point of pride for the students who have been involved in that, and also the adults and the folks on the perimeter who have been able to bring that to Southwest ISD and specifically D. Howard and our friends at EAA, Mr. Medlin and company, Mr. Franz, they're all involved in creating hands-on experiences for our students, and that's going to be a great one when it goes down that runway. It's going to be great to watch.
Well, going from the sky now to in the water, exciting news. We're getting a natatorium here in Southwest ISD, am I correct? Huge project now in the design phase. How exciting is this for our students in our community to have this in their backyard?
Yeah, I think it's really exciting. I think we have watched our swim teams just do exceptional things, and our friends at Palo Alto College have offered up their natatorium over the years, but as we grow on the south side of San Antonio, the time that they get in their natatorium gets restricted to a certain amount, where our students have to go to early mornings, or you have to go find opportunities. And Southwest ISD has been here for 66 years, and I don't think it's going anywhere. And so we need to prepare for the future. And so what we see happening in our athletic programs, SWISD specifically, is a need to kind of build our own facility and to kind of show our families and our students that you don't have to go to a different side of San Antonio to participate in these types of sports. They're right here in your own backyard. And so the design phase that you're talking about is we're looking to build a kind of a state-of-the-art natatorium. It will be located right next to McAuliffe Middle School on Loop 410 and Pearsall Road, so that it's really kind of center between both of our high schools right now. And I'm just excited about breaking ground on that, and we've been talking about it for 20 years, and We took that out in our last bond, and it was overwhelmingly supported by the community, and so we know our community is behind it, and we think it's going to be something that we are very proud of, not only in a few years, but I think in 30, 40, 50 years from now.
Amazing things happening in Southwest Independent School District. Well, sir, I appreciate you coming on and taking the time to talk to us here on the Southwest Spotlight. Would you like to send us home and have a message to the people at home watching this?
Well, I do. And first, I'd like to send a message out to all of our teachers and our staff members here at Southwest ISD, the very special folks here. I think there is really genuine and authentic concern about what happens to our students in the future, and we know that their experience with us is very important, and I don't think we ever take that lightly in Southwest ISD, and I think that's one of the aspects that, along with being a family feel, that makes us unique and different on our side of San Antonio and in San Antonio. I'd also like to send a message out to our parents and our students. School is a time where you have a lot of different experiences, and you get to learn about the process of how to research and how to problem solve and how to find your way around. But I also want to encourage our parents to talk to their children about life beyond high school. And that conversation doesn't just start in high school. That conversation starts in elementary, and it follows the student through middle school and through high school. We want more of our students to choose college. And if they don't choose college, then we want those students who go into the workforce to understand that a licensure, certification, anything like that is extremely important to the repertoire of who and what they get to do in life. If they go into the military, don't just go into the military, but go into the military with an intent that they're going to help you go through college and get through college as well. So I think if I had any advice or message I want to send to our community is the conversations that we have at home and the conversations that we have in school need to be parallel about how do we help our students understand who and what they want to be in life, and then how do we remove the obstacles so they can become that in life. And so that would be my final message today. I thank you for the time and the opportunity to stop by here. I think you guys do a terrific job.
Well, thank you, sir. I appreciate you taking the time with us and stopping by. It's been a wonderful half of a year. Looking forward to the next half, right?
We are.
All right. Thank you for watching the Southwest Spotlight. I'm JJ Tejeda. For more stories, videos, and other SWISD TV productions, make sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel and follow us on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and Snapchat. We are Southwest.